Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another Dark Souls video, and today we're not going to be continuing the playthrough of the Pyrolord thingy because this is more of an update video so that I can keep you guys up to date with what's been going down. So I've had a couple of problems with Dark Souls recently. As a matter of fact, you guys will see that in episodes 21, 22, and 23, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, to kind of just update you guys on what's happening. And what did happen is, as many of you know, there has been an update to Dark Souls. This is nothing new because, I mean, I'm making this video on the 24th or whatever. The update already happened on the 17th. But when I saw the update for the very first time, I noticed that I was still able to run DSFix, but it had a couple of frame rate issues, which is something that you guys will be noticing on episodes 21, 22, and 23. And I say that because, as you guys are most likely aware, I do tend to record episodes in a bundle as opposed to recording one episode at a time. So I recorded 3 episodes, and it turns out that the self-gravelording script was not really working properly. And it's not like it just flat out didn't work. It worked like partially, and then it would crash my game. And when I came back to the game, it seemed that the Gravelord script was working. You guys will understand what I'm saying in this video when you see the videos themselves, because I go back and I check in Sense Fortress, and you will see that the Black Phantoms are in Sense Fortress, but they don't seem to spawn pretty much anywhere else. They're also, I believe, in Blighttown. There's like the Three Stooges Black Phantoms, the big barbarian guys. And then there is also the 2 snake guys in Sense Fortress, but it didn't really seem like anything else was spawning. So yeah, I recorded 3 videos, and at the end of the 3rd video I was like, no. Because for that particular day, I was probably going to record, like, I don't know, 5, 7 videos even. And it's like, when I got to the end of the 3rd video, I'm like, okay, so there's no Black Phantoms in the Catacombs. There's no Black Phantoms in the Tomb of the Giants. Actually, Catacombs. I'm sorry, I keep mispronouncing that. There's no Black Phantoms in Catacombs. There's no Black Phantoms in Tomb of the Giants. It's like, I'm sorry. There is most definitely something wrong here, something that I'm missing, something that isn't working right. And I stopped and I did some research, and it turns out that the self-gravelording script no longer works reliably, at least, because I was still able to do it for the Sense Fortress ones, as well as the other ones. Which were the other ones? Sense Fortress and Blighttown. But apart from that, nothing else spawned. So those 3 videos are still going to be coming your way, but just don't expect them to have the Black Phantoms, because I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry guys. I feel really bad about that. As a matter of fact, for video 24, one of the things that I definitely wanted to do is to go back to the Catacombs and, you know, redo that whole area. But I'm not sure if that is going to happen, because unless I can get my hands on the new updated version of the script, I can't really continue to do the playthrough with the Black Phantoms, which is going to be a pain in the ass. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you are probably already aware of this. If you're not following me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+, if you're following me on any of my social streams, you already know this. If you don't follow me, then you do not know. Now, that is not all. There is something else, which is the reason why I'm showing you guys this particular this Undead Berg kind of run through with my character. And the reason is, if you guys notice, these textures are greatly improved over the standard Dark Souls textures. And that is because, as I've been trying to find basically trying to find a fix to the whole self-gravelording thing and whatnot, and DSFix and stuff like that, I went into Peeve's stream one night, and he was just like saying, "Oh man, game looks so cooler with these HD textures and whatnot." And usually I'm not a huge fan of just modding anything in a game, As a matter of fact, you guys know that it was a hard thing for me to actually go and use Cheat Engine to achieve this playthrough. But I decided, you know what? Why the hell not? I mean, I might as well just try and get something done out of this. But basically, I ended up doing a little bit of research, and that is why I now have these improved textures in my Dark Souls. I'm going to put links in the description to a video which was by a guy named, I believe, Dragon Crest PC. I'm not 100% sure if that is his name or not. Either way, I'm going to be putting a link to his video where he goes over some stuff that you can do to make the PC version of Dark Souls look as best as it possibly can. That will include stuff like texture mods as well as shader mods and a whole bunch of other stuff that he talks about. DSFix settings, which there's also an updated version of DSFix, by the way. DSFix 2.1 is available, and that will allow you to once again unlock the frames to 60 frames a second on Dark Souls. There's going to be a link in the description for that as well. And that is pretty much what I had to say in regards to Dark Souls. However, there is something else that I would like to talk to you guys about. Hopefully you guys will just not zone out after the Dark Souls news, but basically YouTube has been acting up lately. And what do I mean by acting up? My videos have not been showing up on a lot of people's subscription feeds. And that is a big problem because obviously these videos are not getting seen by the community. As a matter of fact, they had reached a point where I was just like, I'm going to just not upload videos anymore because this is ridiculous. And you guys are wondering, oh, you're just in this for the money now, that's it? And it's like, no, guys, the problem is I need to show results because when you start getting involved with companies that actually give you special access, like to interviews and special access to closed-door presentations, and they give you early copies of games for you to review and stuff like that, you need to show results. Because otherwise, at some point, they might be like, well, you know, your previous video didn't really do that well, so we're not really sure that the people are interested in your channel or what's going on. Oh, damn, you had to do that, didn't you? Scumbag dragon. But eventually, people are going to go and just, like, they might decide that it is not in their best interest to provide me with early access to copies or exclusive access to interviews and stuff like that. So that is the reason why I'm concerned, because, you know, lower views every now and then, I get that on a freaking weekly basis because YouTube screws something up. Now, the problem is when that will actually start affecting not just my ability to reach my audience. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not just the ability to reach my audience, but also my ability to actually bring you guys the exclusive content that I've been bringing you. One such example, the Beyond Two Souls interview, I've been really stressing this out in my social streams, as well as basically I've been trying to do whatever I can to get that thing promoted, because that interview is a big deal. It is for a game that hasn't been released yet. It is for someone that actually came all the way to Portugal to do an interview, and you know, that's kind of a big deal because it's not every day that a major developer comes to Portugal, and if stuff like that does not get seen, it's obviously going to be a problem for me. So there are other ways for people to see when my videos are up. I would really appreciate it if you guys would consider them. I realize that a lot of you guys don't like Facebook, don't like Twitter, definitely don't like Google+, but at the end of the day, I don't know what else to tell you guys. You can also go to my website, I guess. My website usually updates videos after they're released, about 4 to 6 hours, because it's an automatic script, and it also relies on people actually visiting the website to update that script. But it is an automatic script that gets all of the latest videos in my YouTube feed. Interestingly enough, right now, my website is working better than YouTube's subscription box, which I find ridiculous, but there's nothing really I can do about that. But like I was saying, I mean, if you could just please follow me on one of my social networks, because that way you'll be able to always see when a video has been uploaded. All of my social network links are in my all of my social network links are in my description. So in every single video of mine, at the very bottom of the description, you will always find the links to Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. So if you want to follow me there, I would really appreciate it, because that is a much more reliable way for you to figure out when a video is out, because at least that is never really broken. There's also another solution in case you just want to do YouTube stuff and you just want to see YouTube stuff. You really don't want to get involved in social networks and stuff. There's also another website, which I will put in the description below. That website is called Video Deck. It is also a Chrome application extension, whatever. It is also something that works with Chrome. They have one of those extension thingies, and you can get that. And basically what that does is it actually manages your subscription box in a decent way. There's going to be a link to the website, and you guys already know that there's also a Google Chrome version of that thing if you want to get the Google Chrome one. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that I can say. Later today, hopefully, I will be releasing my first impressions of GTA 5. Yes, I did buy GTA 5 simply because I kind of fell into peer pressure. And also I was curious. So I did it. I bought GTA 5. It's actually a really cool game. I was not expecting it because I didn't like GTA 4. But I do like GTA 5. I'll give you guys that much. So my first impressions of that should be going up later today. And after that, I'm also going to be uploading another Hearthstone video, simply because that is an ongoing series in the channel. But apart from that, I'm going to go ahead and try to stick to one video a day again, because simply put, like I said, YouTube is really screwing me over. And unless I see people start flowing a lot more to stuff like my social streams or something, where I can reliably count on myself to notify people, as opposed to counting on YouTube to notifying people when my videos are up, I will then resume uploading more than one video a day. But I mean, right now it's just a waste. It's just YouTube looking at work that I do and saying, "Look, man, it's like, the hell with your work. I don't give a damn." And I really have to say I don't like that very much. Either way, like I said, if you guys are interested in the mods that I am using in this particular video, make sure to check out links in the description. Also, make sure to check out Video Deck if you're having issues with the YouTube subscriber box. And if you want to, make sure to follow me on one of my social streams. And what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, if anyone gets a hold of the updated version of the self-gravelording script, because apparently when I was at Peeve's live stream, there was a guy there called JellyBaby44, who is supposedly the guy who made the script, the self-gravelording script, and he told me that he was going to send me an updated version of the script, but it never happened. So if anyone knows where I can find the updated version of the self-gravelording script, don't bother linking me the one that is made. If the link is older than the 17th of September, then that is the old version, so completely forget about that. If you find the newer version of the self-gravelording script, make sure to either tweet it at me or leave it in a comment to this video. Yeah, that is going to be it for this particular video. Sorry if I don't sound particularly enthusiastic today, but it's like, one, I can't currently continue my playthrough the way I had intended it, my Dark Souls playthrough, which just means that unless in a couple of days, like a week or so from now, unless I get the updated version of the Gravelord script, I'm going to have to stop doing the self-gravelording thing and just continuing this playthrough, because I'm still having a lot of fun with the pyromancies, which is something that I've never done before in any other playthrough. So it's still kind of unique in that aspect. But I really, really wanted to do the self-gravelording thing. But if I can't get it in a week or so, I'm going to be continuing the playthrough and just going to be doing it from a non-self-gravelorded perspective. And yeah, that is one of the reasons why I'm kind of ticked off. The other reason is also because I spent a lot of time both preparing for the interview, performing the interview, editing the interview with Mr. Guillaume de la Fondamière. I always butcher his name. And it was just really disappointing. Like, it really brought me down to a point where I was just like, I was not only pissed off, I was actually just sad with the amount of work that I've placed in that interview, and then YouTube just like, oh, I'm just gonna not send that to your subscribers. So yeah, and basically that kind of knocked the wind out of me for a bit. But we'll be getting right back onto things, because I also have some other content that I want to show you guys. There's also something that I'm working right now, which you will be seeing the results of on the 4th of October, like I told you guys. And yeah, that's really all I got to say right now. There is something that you guys can do to help, if you want to share my videos around, if you can, throughout your social networks, because right now I can't really count on YouTube to even reach my user base. So I don't even know how many people are going to be able to see this particular video. I don't know, because it's gotten that bad. So either way, as per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.